his
Welcome back
namesake.
to Blackwell Epiphany.
Father Michael,
Yeah?
Let's see here.
could you tell me about the Grace Group? It was some kind of self-help group?
About 20 years ago, I was a very different person. I suppose you could call me an alcoholic, although I wouldn't have said it at the time. Then I saw an ad in the newspaper. It promised to help folks like me find their way. It seemed to be some kind of hippie self-help group, but I went to a meeting anyway. I don't remember much about the meetings, but somehow I had discovered that going to seminary school was something I had to do. It all made sense.
Made sense.
I just knew it was what I was meant to be doing, and I was right.
Hang on. That's what I want to know.
What happened at these meetings?
That's just it. I don't remember. Until recently, I never questioned it before. How messed up is that? I'd go, I'd sit down, and leave. I'd meet with the other members for coffee afterward. What on earth did we talk about? We must have found something. But I do remember a man, Benjiro. He ran the meetings.
Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
How many people went to these meetings?
There were 6 of us. You already know about Leah and George and myself. The others are dead.
Who were they?
Does it matter? They are dead. Their souls were taken.
Even still, tell me.
Jeffrey Dutta, Heather Goffstein, Peter Fielding.
Okay, I think that's all the information we need.
All right, Michael. We're going to go.
Of course. Godspeed to the both of you. I will fear no evil.
Yeah,
for
blah.
thou art with me.
I get tired of hearing that. Let's leave. And we're gonna go straight back to our good friend, Officer Palmer. Woohoo!
Officer
I bet
Palmer?
he's thrilled.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
I say that sarcastically. Anyway,
Do you have a record of a Jeffrey Dutta? He was killed in a hit and run.
Let's see. Yep, hit and run, like you said. Technically, the case is open, but nobody has any hopes that it will be solved.
okay.
Can you tell me anything about the death of a Mr. Peter Fielding?
Okay, let's see. Yep, here he is. Peter Fielding, age 54, owned a fitness center in Murray Hill called Field's Gym. He fell off a ladder while fixing a light bulb in the locker room, hit his head on the bench, and bled to death. Nobody found him for several hours. An ambulance was called and pronounced him dead at the scene.
Nothing more than that?
That's pretty open and shut. Accidental death.
And lastly,
Do you have any record of a Heather Goffstein?
Let me check. Nope, nothing on Heather Goffstein. Sorry.
oh bummer. I think. Well, let's try.
I'm trying to find someone named Benjiro. He ran some kind of self-help circle called the Grace Group.
Let's see. No, nothing on file. Sorry.
Okay, I think that. Let's look. I want to come back here unless I have to. You do Michael Cooper yet? I don't remember, so let's do it anyway.
Do you have a record of a Michael Cooper in your system? He's a priest.
Let's check. Sorry, whoever he is, there's no file on him.
Alrighty, let's leave.
Well, I'd better go.
Sure.
And why can't they just dump us out immediately? They don't want to have to walk. And let's head to Field's Gym. You can't get in because it needs, a membership to get in, but Joey can get in. And I love the gym music. There it be.
A calendar with a marker pen attached. A
Look
calendar.
at it. I want to look at it. Thank you.
It's a number on the calendar. I can't do anything with it.
I was hoping you would. I don't know. Do something with it? Okay. What's this?
Looks like that picture frame fell off the wall.
And who's this?
Looks like some kind of headshot photo. Probably someone famous who uses the gym. Let's see here.
Oh, hello.
I have no idea who this is, but it says Tanya Corsi, good morning. Good morning? What the hell does that mean?
Good morning. You're never awake in the morning, so you probably never know. I'm gonna blow on the lady.
She's sweating so much she didn't even notice.
Haha. Let's go in the men's room.
Nobody here.
Hey, does it look right? Seriously, does it look right?
Does what look right?
The light bulb. I could swear it was blinking.
It looks fine to me.
Huh. Gotta do everything myself around here.
Alright, let's talk to you, man. Been a while.
Hey, friend, can we talk for a
This is time to
second?
spook,
Are
I
you
should
sure
say.
there's nothing wrong with that light?
I'm no expert, but it looks fine to me.
Well, what can I do for you?
Hey, is your name Peter Fielding by any chance?
That's me. Why?
Huh, no reason. You own this joint, right?
Yes, I do. My dad built it. You could say it's a family business. Been running it around 20 years? Seems like yesterday.
Oh my, that's a lot.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks. You looking to join?
Ah, no, I really don't think exercise is gonna do me much good.
It's amazing how many people think that. You're young. Your metabolism is still going strong. The time catches up with you before you know it.
Unfortunately.
You're preaching to the choir, Peter, but I'm still not interested.
Well, we're here if you need us.
So,
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left the army. I took over long ago.
and
So, how are you feeling?
Fine. Why?
You don't feel strange at all?
What do you mean?
Well, just hypothetically speaking, you don't feel like you're gonna explode?
What, like indigestion?
Not quite.
I am on a strict diet of wheatgrass shakes and fiber. Indigestion is the last thing I have to worry about.
I guess that's good.
So, what's the story with
Jeez,
the light?
maybe this is where I get my
I
extras, like,
don't
saying
know.
so much
It's
from.
driving me crazy. There's something wrong with them. I can tell.
Well, like I said, they look totally fine to me.
I'll just have to keep checking.
Okay, then. I doubt there's anything worth talking about. Well, maybe.
Ever hear of the Grace Group? I understand you went to a few meetings.
You know about that?
Sure.
Wow. Well, yeah. I went to some meetings. It was all I needed.
Why's that?
Well, I wasn't the most focused of people back then. It's a long story, but in the end, I went to work with my dad running this place. It's been my life ever since.
Okay, did that add anything?
So, you run this...
Sort of.
That did nothing.
Hey, I think I met a friend of yours, Father Michael Cooper.
Michael. Now there's a name I haven't heard in a while. How is he?
He's seen better days.
I'm sorry to hear that. He'll pull through. He always has.
I wish you were right. Anyway.
Do you know anything about Benjiro? Ran the Grace Group meetings.
Sure.
Well,
Funny. I can't think of anything to say exactly. It's been 20 years.
sure, people forget things.
That's it exactly. I just didn't think it would happen to me so soon.
Yay, memory loss.
So tell me about yourself, Peter.
I'm the guy who's gonna kick your butt into shape.
Ah, well, we'll see.
That sounds fun.
Did you know Jeffrey Dutta?
You know Jeff too.
Not really, I just heard of him.
Good guy. Took care of my neighbor's dog when she was on vacation.
And Heather?
Do you know Heather Goffstein?
You know Heather too. Who don't you know?
Well, I'm a people person.
Wow, Heather. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
Is there anything? No, there's
Well,
nothing.
I'll see you around.
You got it. I'll be here. I just gotta see what's wrong with this damn light.
Could take you out. Is there anything worth looking? No, there's not, so let's leave. And we're gonna try something fun. Fun for Joey. It's just stupid in my opinion.
Hey, anyone in here? Anyone? Please? Well, that was disappointing.
Yeah, he does look disappointed. Oh well. I don't think that we can look at this. I
TV
guess.
showing some energetic broad in yoga pants.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. Blah blah. We did that. We're gonna jump outside and leave quickly.
So I found
Oh.
Peter.
Peter? Peter Fielding?
Yeah, he's safe and sound. Spiritually speaking, anyway.
Huh. Michael was sure that Peter's ghost was taken.
Just between you and me, Michael doesn't look to be sure about very much.
Nah, not really. And let's head back to Grace School because
At last, you've come back.
yeah, blah blah.
We found one of the Grace Group spooks, Peter Fielding.
I see. Is he still intact?
Yeah, he tried to get me to join a gym.
I thought as much.
You thought so? What do you mean?
You know as well as I do. A spirit cannot be moved from this world until it is spiritually ready. It would appear that is also the case here.
So...
But what about George and Leah?
From my understanding, they were aware of their death when they were taken.
Yeah, they were.
Then there's your answer. They were spiritually ready to leave this world, and so were vulnerable. This Fielding, was it? He is a lucky soul indeed. Until he is made aware, he cannot be taken. Not by you, or by anyone else.
Okay.
You've been around the block a few times, so to speak. Nothing like this has ever happened to you before?
The destruction of the very essence of life? No. Such a thing is difficult to contemplate, and to witness it, even more so.
Just realized I didn't do a test recording for these last 2 videos, so I'm gonna pause and make sure I am not ruining my life. We're good. We're all good.
So what? We just leave the spook to rot?
Of course not. It has been known for some spirits to become aware on their own. The right face, the right moment, anything can trigger it. And if that happens to Fielding, no. Our duty is to save him, and save him we shall.
How? The usual rules have been chucked out the window. We make a move and he gets hammered, and we're not gonna let that happen. Not again.
It is a dilemma for certain.
Anyway...
So wait, this is our fault?
Whatever do you mean?
Leah, George. Just by trying to save them, we destroyed them.
I suppose. Yes, it could be seen that way. But please do not blame yourself. How could you have known?
Ignorance doesn't change anything.
Listen to me. Whatever or whoever is taking these souls, they were marked long before they died. All we can do now is move forward and save who we can.
We need to think about this. Plan our next move.
Of course. In fact, I might have an idea along those lines. I must confer with my host. Please excuse me.
Okay, do we wait here? Or go in? Or we're gonna use the phone, actually, to look up... the Peter. Hey, Google, shut up. I don't want to talk to you. Hang on. Thank you. Let me make sure I spelled that. That's gonna have to be close enough. Alrighty. Fields Gym. I'm gonna try and see if we can... I wanna visit the website. See if we can learn about getting in. Good lord, you're useless to me. Alrighty. Well, let's step inside. Stepping inside.
He's okay? Peter's really okay?
He is still deceased, but in all other respects, yes. He is as well as can be.
This changes everything. You have no idea. You two, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never even considered that Peter's soul could be saved. And maybe Heather, too. Yes, Heather. If she wasn't taken, then her soul must still be lost.
And this is a good thing?
Of course. If a soul is merely lost, it still can be saved. And maybe so can mine.
So, what's your plan?
We are approaching this from ignorance, and possibly from fear. Before I was trapped in the void, I was a spirit guide for a very long time. I can learn much from a spirit by looking at it, and talking to it. If Fielding's soul still exists, then it must be brought here.
And Heather. Heather's soul must still be out there.
And her as well, of course.
Peter Fielding's spook is at the gym. It's not too far away. You can talk to him there.
Are you kidding? I step out of this circle, who knows what could happen? If I die, there's a good chance I'll be an aware spirit, just like Leah and George, and then...
Be at peace, my host. I would not ask you to do such a thing.
Well, thank heaven for that.
Besides, it is unnecessary. As you say, only spiritually aware souls are attacked. Since this Fielding is not spiritually aware, meeting him in his current state would be fruitless. We need to awaken him before I can determine anything about him.
Won't awakening these ghosts destroy him? Aren't we trying to avoid that?
Don't be absurd. We'll put them behind this circle. They will be safe there.
And how are we supposed to do that? Spooks like me can't enter the thing.
This might surprise you, Malone, but I did think of that. Come here. Take this.
What's this thing?
Call it a totem. It was made with some of my essence. The circle was created in much the same manner, so it will make a perfect focus. When you awaken a spirit, use the totem to send them directly here. They will remain safely behind the circle until we can determine the next course of action.
So I'll be trapped in this circle with Peter and Heather's ghosts?
I am afraid so, my host.
Well, I suppose it can't be helped. And I guess it will be nice to see them again.
Yes.
So,
I need to know everything you can tell me about Heather.
Well, there was one thing. It was a confession of sorts, you see, and she trusted me.
What was it?
You don't understand. It was a confession. It might have been a long time ago, but it was still a sacred trust. I can't betray that trust. It goes against everything I believe in.
Don't you think that under the circumstances, she would understand?
no.
Not sure God would.
Does it really matter? What's the worst that could happen? You lose your soul?
My God, when you put it like that. Heather was a prostitute. She wanted to confess, but didn't feel right entering a church. She might have been Jewish, judging by her name, but I think she just wanted to speak to someone who understood.
Understood.
Someone who had been to grace group meetings. Someone who had had a life-changing revelation, like I did. I don't know what her revelation was, but she wanted to purge herself of her old life. So she asked if I could come to her apartment and listen to her. So I did.
Do you remember where she lived?
I was a priest entering the house of a prostitute. It's not something you forget. She lived by Tompkins Square Park. Here's the address.
Now,
Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter? Anything that can help us?
No. Of all the people in our group, Peter was the one I spoke to the least. I think George once belonged to his gym, even took personal training sessions for a while. But George wasn't really the personal fitness type.
Is there anything?
No,
hang on.
I think, but
I didn't mean to do that. I don't think we need to talk to him about anything else, so...
I guess we should get going.
Then I do believe our talk is concluded. I will return outside.
hey, Madeline?
Yes, my host.
It's all right.
All right.
Yeah, stay inside. It's cold out there.
I don't feel the cold, my host.
I know. Just stay, please, and thanks.
It is my pleasure, my host.
Well, we did that, so we can leave. And we're gonna return out. We're gonna go away from this accursed place. And now we can head to Heather if we so decide. But I'm actually gonna go home, because I think we're gonna end the episode now. So next time on Blackwell Epiphany, we're gonna go see Heather. See you guys then.